Yakuza 3 time! Please help me. This guy's after my Awamori. I don't know who you are, or where you came from, but you better stay out of my business. If this is something to do with the resort development plan, then I'm afraid it's my business, too. I've taken somewhat of an interest in that issue, huh? I ain't talking about any resort. This chump owes me a fat sack of cash. I was just telling him if he doesn't pay up, then he can make his good on his debt by giving me his land to his deed. That's what this is about. Ugh, this is going nowhere. I'll let you off the hook today. Either pay up in full or bring me that deed. Your choice. Thank you so much. You saved me from that brute. Not really. It sounds like you're gonna have to pay out that debt. Yes, of course, I did borrow money after all. But I didn't have a choice. If I hadn't taken out that loan, the distillery would have gone belly up. You run a distillery? That's right. It's a bar nearby where we make our own local spirits. Awamori, if you've never heard of it. Oh, and my name is Matsushima. Tsushima! Ah! Kiryu. Good meeting you, Kiryu-san. A few years back, I borrowed 20 mil to try and expand my business. Compete with the other big distilleries in town, you know? I'd take the investment, didn't pay off. Actually, it was a resounding success, but we aged our Awamori for years to create the perfect flavor. Turns out the deadline to pay back those loans came around while this most recent batch is still aging. When was the deadline? It's actually not for another year still, but now they're saying if I don't pay back the full 20 million in a week, I'm gonna have to hand over the distillery. That's absurd. Don't you have a contract? About that, I looked over the fine print, and it says the lender has the right to demand repayment before the deadline. That's how they get you. Still, only a week? They must really be in a hurry. Only add another year, I could pay it back for sure. What do you mean? Oh, that's when the Awamori will be ready for market. I'll be able to pay off my debt, no questions asked. I tried to explain that to the loan shark, but he kept insisting I pay them right now. Maybe if I could find that heirloom Grandpa told me about. What's this about an heirloom? Oh, just something my grandfather mentioned on his deathbed. He said if I was ever in trouble, I could sell our extremely valuable family heirloom for extra cash. I don't have the slightest idea where it is, or if it even exists for that matter. Heard that story before. Most family heirlooms don't end up being the windfalls people expect them to be. Why don't you talk to that loan shark again, try to explain your current situation? It might be better than putting all your eggs in this heirloom basket. He already knows my situation, that's why he's demanding I pay now. He just wants to steal the distillery from me and the stock of Awamori we have aging. I don't net him way more than just the 20 million I owe. Must have been his goal from the beginning then. Set up this contract, then go back on it and take not just the distillery but the booze too. Oh, the family heirloom is my only hope. Apparently it's buried somewhere on a bench near some orphanage. Evening Pride, I think it's called, something like that. Wait, you mean Morning Glory? Oh yeah, that's the one. You know it? Know it. I run the place. Never guessed there'd be buried treasure nearby, though. What luck. Fate must have brought us together. Please, would you consider helping me find this precious heirloom? I'll make it worth your time, I promise. Let's save your distillery. Awamori is an essential part of Okinawan culture, so I won't just stand by while you get threatened. Let's find that heirloom. Thank you so much. I can't believe you're really so willing to help a stranger like me. You're too kind. Thank me once we found this thing. So do you have any other clues that could help us find this heirloom? I do, actually. Our family has a special song that tells us where the heirloom is hidden. The sound of crashing waves upon the sand, so hot a golden foam flows over the sacred turtle's spot. Sound of crashing waves must mean it's near the ocean. Makes sense. That would be the bench in front of Morning Glory. Yeah, that's definitely the place my grandpa mentioned to me. The problem is the second line. A golden foam flows over the sacred turtle spot. I think golden and turtle must be hints, but I've got no clue what it means. Me neither for now. I guess I'll just take a look from your Morning Glory. Yes, let's do that. Do you mind waiting here a moment before we head out? Why? I need to check on some of the Awamori in the distillery to make sure it's all aging properly. When you're in the middle of this situation, you sure are passionate about your work. I may not make the best business decisions, but I'm dang good at making fine alcohol. In that case, stay here and keep an eye on your stock. I'll go look for the treasure on my own. Thanks for being so understanding. If you need anything, please just call my cell. My number is 555-292-6674. I should write this down. Just in case I have to... Because one of the things you get from examining Kiryu's cell phone is... Now I can... Fuck, what did he say? Now I know how to send emails. Ah, the notes from my Mahjong puzzle are still here. Right, I'll let you know what I find. Sacred Turtle Golden Foam. time to go back home. Tuk tuk. Very well, sir. I can't just run this way. Something tells me if I go to the train station and walk up the stairs, I'll be on my merry way. Where do you want to go? Morning Glory. Morning Glory Station. Morning Glory. Let's meet at Turtle Rock after school tomorrow. Okay, where are we going to play? Turtle Rock, huh? Is that another box washed up on shore? The coconut, the family heirloom is hidden inside the coconut. We're going to do about the eviction. My husband says he doesn't care how much money they offer us. He's not going to leave his child at home. Mine too. We don't want to move moving at our age. I can live in some big apartment building where you don't even know your own neighbors. Did you hear about Kumi-san? He agreed to sell his house. He said he's taking the opportunity to move in with his son's family. I guess they have a place on the mainland. Really, it's going to be lonely around here without him. Oh, can't go that way. Am I just going back to Okinawa? Yep, I'm back in Okinawa. Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, morning glory. Let me chop wood like Arthur Morgan. Ah, there he is. You definitely aren't hidden, boy. I went on a whole lot of adventure. I fucking love this mechanic so much. Hey there, Shiro, everything okay? I'm fine, you don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Something happened at school? Did something happen at school? No. Does this have to do with a girl? Does this have to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age of boys start. That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? I guess I was wrong. Does your stomach hurt? Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids would know something. Oh. Are there gonna be sub-stories here? This is my private room. The kitchen. It's gotta be here somewhere. Oh, Uncle Kaz, did you find Shiro? Yeah, but he wasn't too keen on talking. I could have sworn he'd open up to you, though. Me too. Guess I'll try talking to the others, see if anything's been at school lately. Good idea. I'm sure you know something. Uh-huh. Oh, her profile's changed. Father and daughter. Owns deed to the land. Did Yakuza Kiwami 2 warn me about the plot of this game? Retired Yakuza. Ayako, what's up? Uncle Kaz, this about Shiro? Yeah, something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? Nope, we're in different classes, so right. Want me to try asking him? Nah, it's okay. If he's gonna open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Hey, something happened with Shiro? You two know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry, it's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong with Kaz? How are you gonna do that? Easy, I'll put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I could take him too. Come on, you two. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being an older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind. I'll do it. Keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. There's something on the ground. I found a worm. A worm. A worm. A worm. A worm. Yeah. On a stick. Fish bait. A worm. A worm. A worm. A worm. Yeah. What are you kids doing over here? Taichi, Mitsuo. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go in for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. Alright, what's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's been getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple of weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong. That's when he told you about the bullying? Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though. Makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. And he doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that. Did you tell a teacher? Nuh-uh. The bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Besides, I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Hashimoto speaking. Hi there, my name's Kiri from Morning Glory and the orphanage, right? You must be a guardian for all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Could I speak with his teacher? That would be me. What seems to be the problem? Well, I have a reason to believe he's getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of that, Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently there have been bruises on his body, too. I assure you there's no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to without parents around to keep them in check? What did you say? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Though I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. I found the real bully. Oh, it's his problem. Uncle Kaz, don't worry, Taichi. I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. But it's okay, I'll get Shiro to talk. Turtle Rock, huh? Hello, my dears. Shiro, I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please, all I want for you is to be happy, you and everyone else here. I'm not gonna just stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on, just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright, I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't. Why not? I already spoke to your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro, is your teacher bullying you? Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be a reason. Maybe I could cut out the middleman and talk to the bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a lot about what's been going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. Taichi. Oh, Uncle Kaz. Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but what? It's kind of complicated. Yoshinori is the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Well, now I really need to get involved. I better check it with Shiro to make sure. Uncle Kaz. Ochi-san? Sure, Taichi told me all about what's been going on. Has the teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro, I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka-sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut down Morning Glory if I tattled on him. Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro, don't cry. I'm not crying, I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not gonna fight back. It's not right. Don't worry, Morning Glory's not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So the next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. Figured out why Shiro's so damn, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried. Hey there, Miyara-san. Turns out Shiro's been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori. But his dad's the real problem. Apparently he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. Meaning if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get the city council to come shut my orphanage down. Really? That doesn't seem like Akasaka-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course, he's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type, not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with constituents. I don't know. So I'm sure he'd be willing. Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was someone else I could run into him. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he could eat sometimes, but golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know. Huh, I wonder how he even finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off at Golf Course Station and you're golden. Thanks a ton, Miyara-san. Time to go find out if those rumors are true. But what about the ancient treasure? It's the next day. So meet him at Turtle Rock tomorrow. We're breaking the law, breaking the law, komase. Hisake tenderness, we're breaking the law. Now take taxi or monorail to the golf course. Better go find Akasaka at the golf course. Golf course station. Sake tenderness.
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome, sir. You remember the club well? No, so you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir, but this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it, how am I ever going to find Akasaka if I can't even get in the club? If you'll allow me to intrude. I hear you don't have a guest pass. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of holes? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'll be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. You mean from the city council? I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san. Shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is the perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Alka-Seltzer. Whoa, this is a lot of instructions. Take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Change clubs by tilting the right stick up and down. Change the shot range to half the distance. Use the directional buttons to change the impact point. Some points will put a spin on the ball. Hold down X button to build shot power. Release X to set the shot power. Just setting the power, press X just as the cursor will align with the ball to deliver the optimal impact. Hey, you're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not sure I go that far. The wind's just blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Well, practice makes perfect. Right. Wee. Use the putter. This is a good idea. Put a spin on the ball. Yes, watch this go well. Rough. You can retry the shot if you like. Take a mulligan. I don't know what that means. Rough. This is fast. Out of bounds. Oh my god. No. What? Let me cheat. God damn it. Oh, come on. What? You go. Par. Wow, Kiryu-san, your form is fantastic. Me, I don't think so. Haha, no need to be modest. You're a natural. Shall we head to the next hole? Sounds good. Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow, taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. Haha, that's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san, and what vital work it is. Well, let's get this hole started. Have at you, snake. Nice shot. Oh, fairway. Nice shot. That would have been amazing if it was a hole-in-one. I love Japan. Sharinai no judgment. What? No. Would you like to retry this shot? Oh, fuck. Birdie. Fuck you, asshole! Par. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. You take care of them by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. When the chores are divided up between all the kids, everyone has to help out. How wonderful. How many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work? Now, shall we head to the next hole? Kisake tenderness. As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid, but with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These kids, though, it's all about video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside and play. True, but we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were young. Children nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit it's been more present, but incidents appear to have more malicious intent. Children these days lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah? Fairway. Out of bounds. Rough. Nice shot. Wow. That's tragic. Almost. Oh, wrong club. I keep forgetting about that. I will not give up. What is wrong with me? I'm being a fool right now. I had the timings all perfect just a minute ago. Nice shot. What? Oh, that would have been glorious. No, thank you. Oh, he's just tapping it, huh? So Ego! Bogey. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part, they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones, too. It's like we're one big family. It sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. I only cheated multiple times. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much more without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon, and I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything in my power to help you. I appreciate that, Saka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again together sometime. I hope so. Well, that was... Akasaka had nothing but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. No sub-stories for me. It's all over. It's over, they know. Do you really think someone would do that? Go on the internet and spread misinformation? Who the hell is even that? Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house. Yo, Uncle Kaz. Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Kaz. We're home. Did you have a good day at school? Oh, a guest.
Konnichiwa.
Hi, mister. Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids. He's got what looks like a badge in his lapel.
その様子じゃ負けたか。
次は絶対勝つ。
元気な子供ですな。
あれ、お客さん？
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
I'm Akasaka.
ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。
おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。
ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。
赤坂先生。
What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So, of course, I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san here invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much for myself. They're certainly going to find young adults. Is it the environment or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see you should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir, I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all of us, regular kids, because he doesn't have any parents. Don't speak of him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you were really his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. He's got that shocked face. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. Though I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. And everybody got smiles on their face. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Ochi-san? Hi, Haruka. How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied. I'm glad everything's gonna be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. John Wick story. Man living a normal life is suddenly thrust back into a life he left. Because somebody close to him got assassinated. Or shot. I got another clam. Where are these damn kids? He played us like a damn fiddle. Come on, give me it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Nakio are up in arms about something. I should go take a look. I'm about to float in. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? That's not till next week, and the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. I'm sorry, Taichi. Ugh, whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Odd. Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayako? Did you lose the money or accidentally spend it? Come on, this isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure you give it back. But don't be afraid, you can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No, I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag, so whoever stole it would have to know it was there. Alright, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. No, Ayako, we need to find out what happened. But I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining hall. Okay. Hey, can you two go to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Kaz? Nothing, really. We just need a family discussion about something. Oh, okay. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you guys in the dining room. Okay. Is our profile list expanded? Mans admires, dislikes, seeking eviction. Owns deed to land. Majima family. I don't got much in terms of XP. Munencho. He's doing the hustle. He's doing the beta hustle.
Oh?
Koji. Oh, Uncle Kaz, what's up? Can you three go and wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? Alright, come on. Bye 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 bye. Ochi-san, why are you floating? Good seeing you, Miri-san. Got a burning question to ask. This new military base they keep going on about, yay or nay? That's a good question. I don't really care either way. I don't really care either way. You think you can opt out of this conversation because you're from the mainland? But think about the poor children you've taken under your wing. What happens now will unreasonably impact their futures. Their children's futures. Their children's futures. And beyond. It's our responsibility as upstanding adults to set a good example for them, dude. Sure, the world they inherit is worth living in. I figured I don't really care either way. It was going to be like, I don't really care either way because it's not convenient for me in both ways. Daichi, Uncle Kaz, you gotta help. I gave Ayako some money, but she's not giving it back. I know, I heard you two arguing earlier. Then why won't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are gonna have to talk about what's happening here. What do you mean? Looks like someone stole the money from Ayaka. Huh? Like someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want us to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okay. What do we do? Is that a worm? A worm, a worm, a worm, a worm. Yeah. My inventory is getting full. Whee! Some seats are not filled. Leave. Oh my goodness gracious, I found the backyard. There is nothing I can do back here. I don't know what purpose that served. Ochi-san? Where have you been, Uncle Kaz? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Huh? Why? Ayaka's money has gone missing. Huh? Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, the next day it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna be in the dining room. I want you there too. Alright. What was that walk cycle? I love it. One person's missing from there and one there. I must hunt down the missing child. Are they hiding in a cardboard box? Get on over to the dining room. Ayako, okay. They really like to swing their arms around. Yep, we're missing one. But where did it go? I guess it does look a bit like a turtle. Better give Matsushima a call. But what?
もしもし。
Hello, Matsushima speaking. Matsushima speaking. It's Kiryu. I found a rock on the beach that looks like a turtle. What? Really? Yeah, it's in front of Morning Glory. Come see for yourself. Of course, I'll be right there. Well, I was looking for the child, but side content. I guess it does look like a turtle. If this is the one mentioned in the song, then this sacred turtle spot, the treasure's got to be right under this rock. Lend me a hand, Kiryu-san. It's digging time. I had no choice. Here goes nothing. Oh, I see something. Keep digging. Yeah, back down now. I think it's some sort of pot. Please keep digging. You're mine, treasure. What the? There it is, Kiryu-san. An awamori pot? I see. A golden foam must have meant awamori foam. After all, top-notch awamori produces a beautiful head of foam when you distill it. So this big family heirloom you were after is just a bottle of liquor? I don't think this will help you pay off your debt. Don't you see, Kiryu-san? This isn't any old bottle of liquor. It's an extremely old bottle of liquor. The awamori was distilled the 9th year of the Meiji era, which means it's over 130 years old. 130 years, huh? I'm not sure it's the miracle you seem to think it is, but it is. Right now, the oldest intact awamori in the world, whole world, is just 140. We're nipping at their heels. Can't put a price tag on vintage like that. So your ancestors crafted this masterpiece and buried to keep it safe. No wonder your family treated it like some kind of sacred treasure. Because of all its years we've spent underground, it's extremely well preserved. I don't see any cracks either. Still, I'm not sure it's worth the 20 million I owe. Hey, Matsushima, you trying to skip town or something? Hey, don't tell me you followed me here. What's this you got, huh? An awamori pot? Well, the truth is, you shitting me? 130 years old? Assuming the date etched on the pot is correct, yes. How about that? My boss always goes on about wanting to get his hands on 100-year-old vintage. Is that why you're after my distillery? You could say that, but hey, I got a deal for you. Hand over the awamori and we're all square on your debt. Huh? You'd walk away from 20 million yen just like that? The boss was going to use that cash to buy a pot of vintage anyway. Doing it this way cuts out the middleman. Besides, you can't exactly buy a 130-year-old awamori on the market, no matter how much cash you got. So this way I look at it, this is a pretty sweet deal. Huh, your boss must really love this stuff. You bet. The only reason I know all this shit. You know, Matsushima, I know it might not mean much coming from me, but you really do make the best awamori. You really think so? Oh yeah, from now on I want to stop borrowing from shady fellas like... I want you to stop borrowing from shady fellas like me. Get yourself a solid business plan and leave all this debt nonsense behind, you hear? I will. In the meantime, get that baby over to our office. We'll settle your debt right then and there. Can't believe it, I saved my distillery. It's all thanks to you, Kiryu-san. Thank you so much. You should be thanking the ancestors who buried that pot of awamori. Here, take this. It's a special something I found collecting dust in our family stores. You'll make way better use of it than I ever could. I didn't really do much, but okay. Well, I've got to deliver this. Hope I see you around sometime. You got 2,000 XP. You can upgrade abilities. Essence of finishing. Oh wow, I do have a lot more heat. Equip all 3 sushi items to gain the blessing of Shisa and increase your defense. So there's 3 Shisia items, huh? Use. I just killed myself with a goddamn clam. Alright, I'm back to where I was. Disgusting. Where is the other child? One in the backyard. What do we do? Where is the other one? Kane Hamade. Yoda! Is it the other hallway? Such a pretty day, hee hee. What's up, Uncle Kaz? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Okie dokie. Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. I don't know why I didn't go this way. I knew there was a laundry room all this time. And that's pretty much all we know. Ayoko's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken right out of her wallet after all. Now, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. I think I know who did it. Ayoko, when did you first notice it was gone? It was 2 days ago. Alright, did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging around or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Ayoko's bag. Riona? Ayoko's friend said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you, Uncle Kaz? Of course not. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kinda suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks. That's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Kaz. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? Alright, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. But somebody stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not gonna keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. That's not what being a family is about. But I'll say, if one of you did take the money, you can talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. I know who done do diddly done did it. Only thing that accomplished was making everyone doubt each other, although we'd be missing a lot more than Ayoko's monkey if the thief had come from outside. So as much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. Guess the only option now is to look through their things. Aye, oh my! I knew it. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing. That's Ayoko's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on, just tell me what you were doing. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? You're wrong. Yo, Kaz, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag, huh? Oh, is something else missing? Nuh-uh, actually the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri? Thanks for returning the cash money moolah. I'm the babysitter. Alright, Eri, it's time you told me what's going on. I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really, really sorry. So it was you. I promised my friends I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. Then why'd you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get a more allowance than I do, and you have 9 of us to take care of, so I can't ask for more. My friends know I can't afford a lot, so they never asked me to do stuff with them, so when they asked me to go to the movie, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to this, so I just took the money. I was going to give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear, but I'm sorry, Mr. Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back, but you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back, and now you've confessed too. That's really brave of you. What just happened to my voice? The next step now is apologizing to Ayoko. I think you can do that for me, Eri? But I made everyone so mad. Nobody's gonna forgive me, especially not Ayoko.
Eri-chan.
I'm here to kill you.
さあ 勇気を出せ。
綾子ちゃん、私
ありがとう。そしてごめん。
なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？
本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。
Nope.
ごめんね。
And that's how the game ends, and the next one starts with Kiryu waking up in his bed. Come on, you two, let's go back inside. Huh? What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're going to do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Koji and Riona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Kaz? Everyone's going to hate me. Nobody's going to hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me, and all I need you two to do is. Got it?
ごめんなさい。
I'm so sorry, Uncle Kaz. Come on, let's get everyone in the dining room. Okay, I'll go round them up. Me too. No, I think I'm gonna go fishing. I got a broken radio. What is a broken radio gonna do? Here's a special circuit board. Is this the game where sub-stories were introduced? Listen up, we got Ayoko's money back. Really? Then you know who the thief is. Not so fast. I actually have to apologize to all of you. Huh? Why? Well, Eri came to me yesterday saying she found some money, but I guess it slipped my mind today. Seriously, Eri? Where'd you find it? In the yard. How much was it? 1,000 yen. Which is exactly how much you were missing. Right, Ayoko? Yeah. Meaning there's a good chance that the money Eri found yesterday is the same money that went missing from Ayoko's bag. There's no other possibility. Don't you guys think? I guess. Sounds about right to me. So then nobody stole the money? Why was I getting blamed for it? I'm sorry, Mitsuo. All of this could have been avoided if I had just remembered sooner. Everyone, I'm really sorry. Sorry's not good enough. Yeah, I got called a thief. Yeah, me too. Hold on, guys. Wait. I'm the one who dropped the money, so if you're gonna get mad at anyone, get mad at me. I should have said something sooner too. I'm really sorry, everyone. See? Uncle Kaz was just a little forgetful. I think we should be glad none of us turned out to be thieves. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Riona. Don't worry about it. And I'm sorry for suspecting you, Mitsuo. Eh, whatever.